My hair is crazy. I don't know what's happening with this hair today. Anyway. Well, apparently that is my hair today. It's how it is. I might take it down in a second. I haven't decided what I want to do with that hair. My hair is crazy because I got told not to wash it before tomorrow because I'm going to some kind of beauty event thingy. So, you know, this is me. This is me today. For all the girls out there, I put this in it. It's like oil kind of thing. Okay. But I found a chariot on the floor, by the way. The chariot was on the floor. So, moving forward, right? In high speed. And it is the 1st of May. I got such a big shock today because they tested the sirens and there was something coming up on the phone. Probably also happened last year, but I got such a freak out. Because in my mind, it's the 3rd of May they tested, or the 5th of May or something. But, it's every Wednesday. And obviously, today is a Wednesday. So Sandra was like, what the hell is that? I panicked a little bit. In my mind, I was already trying to figure out what I was going to do in emergency situation. First step, going over to Heidi. Anyway, after yesterday, there is an uplifting energy, and I hope you guys can feel it as well. And I feel like May is just in general going to be an uplifting month. Obviously, we still have the shadow period, so the thing about starting new things or putting too much focus in, how can I explain this? I saw someone else talk about this. What's up with my speed? I saw someone else speak about this. That if someone comes in from the past, if it's a coworker or if it's whatever it is, to take it easy or to take it slow because of the, was it the moon? The Cancer moon dude that maybe said that. To just take it easy. Yeah, take it easy. There's apparently a lot of emotions about it. Okay, that's why. Okay. So, I guess that goes for everything at the moment. Just like, easy steps into it. Okay, so, well, actually funny now that the chariot was laying on the floor. It's like we want to move forward fast. And obviously, this is not you shouldn't do anything because, but if you gas up too much, something could break, right? Because there's smoke. So just easy steps, my darling, easy steps, okay? Yes, but moving forward, and the sun is shining. The sun is shining in the image here, but again, there's clouds, so there is still something that's like a little foggy or something is still being covered up a little bit. I don't know why I just had like a snippet of a dream, but then I was like, what? I don't know what that was, or was it something that tried to come true? That was weird. I also, what was that? Is it because I spoke with... Oh! So I was meditating today, as I got told by Petra. And I had a very good visualization with like cleaning up the castle actually. But then after, I saw myself like above like a stream of lava. And there was this like sentence coming up that it's not about touching the lava stream, but it's about obtaining the energy of it, from it, or like receiving the energy from it. And then the last thing I heard was that's what passion is. So interesting, right? Because we know what happens when we touch lava. We die. Or maybe not, but you know. What actually happened here? Okay, give me a moment because there is a door outside the door. There is a car outside there. Outside there. Okay, give me a moment. What the hell? It's always suspicious things happening. It was not the soda man. The soda can man. Haven't, by the way, had anything suspicious or strange happening after that. I saw a flying duck. Yeah. Okay. Well. Don't mind me. I heard it takes a lot of courage to break old spells. You have that courage. Okay, you know what? Today, I think we should use this. I haven't used it for a while. I'm using all the oracle that I have in the cabinet. I think we should just let the universe and oracle fire up. Let us know what it is that we need to know today. Ah, thank you, candle. It was really like, oh, well, is there something you want to tell? The moment I touch it, it stops. Of course. Don't break the energy. Okay. Don't break the energy. Well, it's like we cannot touch. There's a bumblebee stuck in the hallway. Okay, well, what was I about to say? Yeah, it's like this we cannot touch the lava. It's like obtaining. What is that word actually? Like, is that a word? Obtaining? Oh, maybe it's. Oh, it is so. Without touching it, the energy is there. Maybe that's what we are learning today. What do I want to take? There's already 2 here. Oh. Telepathy, which is actually interesting when we talk about this energy of like not breaking the energy. Well, the energy is there, you know, like something happened with the candle, and when I touched it, I broke the energy. Ah. These are the 2 that we got. Is there something about telepathy? Telepathy. I don't know why I want to say it in a strange way. Well, I guess, you know, let's find out. Maybe you're learning something about that. Maybe there's something about a Cancer, now that this is here. I mean, yeah. Me. There's definitely something happening with you spiritually when it comes to telepathy. What you speak. Oh, we did get some. Was that yesterday? We got the thing with like. Whoa, that was wind. With what was that? Was it something about how we manifest or how we connect or something with like something about the eyes and the heart? Because that is what the focus is on here, right? Yeah. Manifestation of your purpose it's not necessarily logical, and it will evolve organically. So maybe you are being asked to actually learn to use telepathy. I have done a little bit of it, but sometimes I'm a little bit unsure, like, well, I guess there is some... Mm? 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 Never mind. As I said, why did you stop your tracks? I don't know. I just stopped in the tracks. Just stood still. The skillful and unpredictable workings of the mother is supporting your soul. So no matter, it's actually interesting because this is actually something I spoke with, again, my customer about yesterday, the customer who had the horses, where I told her, because he asked, like, how can I tune into my horses, right, and see if there's something wrong. And I told her to just take a chair and sit out there where they are, and then just like sit there, close your eyes, and just tune into the energy of the horses and see what you get. Like, have a book, write down. And I feel it's kind of the same vibe here. Like, if there's someone you want to communicate with that's far away, even if it's someone who passed away, even if it's an animal, you know, animal that you still have, or an animal that has crossed over, you can be, well, you actually don't even have to be in the same room as this animal or person. You can just try to see if you can put the messages out, because if the connection is strong enough, it will work, right? And especially with our animals, the connection is strong. And with people, right? You can also do that with your higher self, with your future self, tapping into the energy. I feel we are learning something when it comes to that. But also when it comes to following up on our dreams and manifestations, like, you know, how can I put you out to the world? How can I best speak this into existence? How can I best heal this, right? And telepathically, you will get the answers. If it's the answers with the universe, we know that we are the universe, or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Creating butterflies from caterpillars. Massive oak trees from marvelously old little odd or old little acorns. And healing people. You can try this with your friends, right? Like, maybe it's a good idea to just, you know, beforehand talk about it. Be like, okay, so today we're going to try to do telepathy. For some reason, the the Empress card came to mind. But you are going to, yeah, I don't know why I felt like I spoke Danish for a second there. You're going to talk with your friend and be like, okay, so today we are going to do something telepathically together, okay? So, once again, I heard something Danish about touching you, but I heard it in Danish. What is that? Okay. Talk with your friend. No interruptions, okay? I need to get this out. Talk with your friend about, okay, today we are going to send 5 random words to each other throughout the day, or maybe it's like in the next hour. Whatever feels easiest. So both of you guys, when a random word pops up, you're going to write it, right? In a book or something. And then in the evening or the next day, you guys can talk about, so what words did you telepathically send my way? I think it's easier with words, or with something like, I don't know, well, the Empress card, right? Whatever that came from. Or like a tarot or a crystal, something. To just see, okay, does this work? Is the connection there? Because, well, I don't know if the other person needs to be aware of the connection, but this is definitely something you are learning. But you need to be still, and you need to also tap into your heart. Okay? You walk away. Or you can heal someone too, I feel, with this. So if you go to them in spirit and you put your hand on their shoulder or you put your hand on their heart, you can help them heal. I've done that a lot in the past. Sneaking into people's homes in spirit form. And you might never know if it worked, right? That's how it is with telepathy. I mean, if you have contact with the person, if it's someone you know and trust, I guess it's easier, right? But try it. It doesn't really work that I'm gonna ask you guys to send something my way. Well, maybe. Who knows? I mean, the universe works in mysterious ways, right? So now I'm overthinking. The color green, something with green. Owl, opening doors. A star. I can feel like I'm overthinking. You know, I'm trying to figure out what it is instead of just allowing things to come in. And this is not going to be an hour-long video again. But your relationship with spirit and with other people will get stronger with this. It's something that's very important for your journey, that's for sure. So with the other card, I'm not gonna pronounce that, but sometimes you might feel limited. You are more than what you are created to be. Which actually fits well into this telepathy, right? Because normally it's something people are like, well, I cannot do that. It's strange. Well, you actually can. So embrace this journey and feel the new you. It's a deep experience of absolute freedom. This this card is also here to tell you that if there has been something where you felt lost or where there has been errors in judgment, it's all going to be corrected. And any losses will be restored. If you have been off your path or became disconnected from your real self, you are understanding how powerful you are with your heart. And it pulls you back into the authentic connection and your true direction. Definitely can feel that lift from yesterday, where we also again concentrated a little bit about, well, ourselves, because that is what I feel like we're being asked to do. But also just in general, focus on the journey. Is that why the Chariot is here? Focus on the journey. Once again, I'm here. Oh wow. I have this song's lyrics stuff. Not gonna let you walk away. I know where is this from? Okay, what are we working with this? Or what can help you on developing telepathy? Whatever else wants to come true. What wants to come true today? Well, we do have a page of cups in the back. I really feel, I love this page so much. I really feel like you are developing your new skills, and it is because you're ready. And it allows something new into your life. Wow. Okay. We actually have a king and a queen of pentacles next to each other. Wow, people. Look how that This king is very focused on the pentacle. Look at this. It could be your masculine and feminine energy. We also have the Two of Cups here. I wonder if you're meeting someone you can work with on this. Doesn't have to be male, female. It can be, you know, it's just equal energy, because again, the King and the Queen of Pentacles, well, they stand for matureness, right? They are the most mature couple in tarot. There's a bumblebee out there again. It could be someone who maybe, yeah, that you could work with here. Obviously, we all know there could be something with love, because we do have a Page of Cups and we do have the Two of Cups. But whatever this is, if it's just you mending with yourself and all that, it's very nice. But also, this is for you to show your gifts to the world. Okay? Because the world needs more of this. It's actually also something Petra shared to me, that the world needs more light workers, especially during this time. Because the world will get a little bit more confusing. People will get more foggy because of developments happening. It was very interesting to listen to her, but she's also highly skilled, so she knows what she's talking about. Yeah. People, well, maybe that's why the telepathy is here. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. We need spirituality in our life more than ever now. And if you can reach people on a telepathic level, now is the time. Maybe this reading is for you because someone has tried to, and maybe you feel it, but maybe you're unsure. So it might be a confirmation for some of you guys, right? But there is something about masculine and feminine energy here. So if you are not dealing with that, then it's simply just you balancing that energy. Because it does feel like two people are not focused on each other, right? But then here, it could be a friendship, it could be something with family, it could be something with finances. I could ask. But I just like to throw everything out there, that it can be this or it can be that. Page of Pentacles. A promise. A promise. But also a not giving up energy. Beautiful. Don't give up on your dreams. For some of you guys, it's interesting because I heard there might be an old friend coming back. Like friendship, not love. Friendship. It might be someone you haven't had contact with for a long time. Could be an earth sign or water sign. Someone who maybe actually could help you fulfill some kind of dream. The offer stands. The offer stands, whatever that means. Yeah, Three of Wands. There is this energy here of like something is ready, but there has not been action taken yet. Wow. What card did I get in? The Empress. She's right here. It's like something is ready, but it's like waiting for the ship, right? The ship is right down there. I felt something here. Beautiful. Something is about to happen. If it's because of the connection with you and someone else, if it's friendship, if it's love, or if it's your abilities that you are trying to get out, maybe that's what you're actually supposed to do, right? You're supposed to not hide your abilities, but actually share your abilities. And I know sometimes that can be very scary. I saw someone on YouTube talk about this energy of, well, this energy, her situation where she waited so long to do tarot readings on YouTube because she had a friend who was like, well, you should put your videos out, or you should share your gift. And she was like, I'm not going to do that because I know the judgment that might come from that. And that is such a sad thing, to stop yourself just because that, yeah, there are people out there who are going to hate you because we are meant to trigger people. That is what light workers do. People are not gonna like you. That's how it is. But that shouldn't stop you. Okay? Because there's something real here that you're building. If it is, again, someone, something, if it's a friend, whatever it is, maybe that's why the chariot is here. Like, I'm on my way on my motorbike. That is a very silly word. Well, I guess it is called a motorbike, but it just feels like something old people say. I'm jumping on my motorbike. What the hell? Wow. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I actually put it, I'm gonna show you guys. I mean, okay. Look. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I actually think that's it for today. At least for the evening reading. You guys are so lucky having morning readings and evening readings. But I also just, it's also a good practice for me because I feel like I learn to do tarot in a new way because I include more of the channeling as I was told to do. And just tapping into the energy and also teaching you guys, right? I mean, I love this. I love it. Beautiful. Something is growing. No matter if it's in law, business, friendship, family, because obviously the Empress is fertility. So if that's what you want, maybe now you're ready. Whatever it is, let me say it like that. Whatever it is that you want to do, if it's a road trip, if it's connecting with someone, if it's finding love, if it's whatever, you are actually ready with the Three of Wands. Obviously something needs to, again, and action needs to be taken, but I think that you will know when and how. Or if it's someone coming towards you, you will know when and how. But telepathy is the answer because I feel you will get hints and signs. Now is the time, people, to have a book, and every time you have a random thought or random something pop up, write it down. Because maybe within the next week or so, 3 days maybe even, you will know, maybe in the upcoming weekend. I think you'll be surprised about what this is. Starting small, yes. But thank you. Thank you! I will record the daily for tomorrow. And yeah, then I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.